1, 2, testing, 1, 2, testing, 1, 2. We are live. We are live here at Viking Ice Arena. It's a really short voice. Here's a more excited. Someone goes in and scores.
It's a nice clapper from the top of the hashies. I'm not going to use hashies.
Well, I mean, you just used hashies.
I'm not going to be using that.
We're live. You just used hashies.
It's testing. We're testing.
No, we're live.
So, give me your P's. Penelope, pineapple.
Pineapple, yeah.
Penelope,
Pineapple. Pineapple.
What's the sub situation looking like for the Seals? I know that Q-Tip's in, but who's he in for?
Aren't you supposed to have that information before we start the stream here, Hedis?
Do you have it?
We have, what's his name in for Whoop?
Yes,
Neville.
What's his name?
We have Dougie Fresh in for apparently someone. I think it was Leroy.
We have Turtle in, and J-Flo in on the Whalers. J-Flo's in for Trent. Turtle's in for Matt Pedro.
Well, there you go. There's a sub situation.
All right, we'll have to break it down here in just a moment.
We're live.
Yeah, we can break it down right now if we want.
Jesus. Goodness sakes here. What do you mean you don't know? You're the play-by-play. You're supposed to be leading it.
Let's wait for Pan to get done and then we'll...
You guys should be fucking
Hanny is done.
Okay.
Yes, we're live.
Hello everybody, this is Spicy Lettuce, aka Andrew Hedis. I'm here with Chad Polinsky, and we are here at Game 3, Hazel Park Ice Arena, featuring the vaunted Seals and the Whalers.
Yes, Game 2 certainly will be exciting here today as Q-Tip comes rolling by to show us what's up.
He's an attention grabber.
Yeah.
The Seals are wearing their white take on the California Seals this season. It's a nice crisp jersey, while the Whalers are in the dark green. We have a lot of subs here tonight, Chad. Who are we looking at so far for the Seals as our subs?
Well, it looks like sources tell me that Todd Whoop Otto is in Florida right now, so he won't be playing. Instead, Colin Neville will be subbing in for him again. I thought Colin Neville did really good. Game 1, a little solid acquisition right there. No big deal.
Put him in there with Goose's kid. Huh? I'm still having my youngest going with Goose's kid. It'd be better if they were. What's that? It'd be better if they weren't good. Yeah, I know. Goose said he's bringing his kid. He's like, bring your kid. I'm like, all right, fine.
So bringing the kids here. It's kids night here at at Viking Ice Arena. Crowd's going crazy. Yeah, put them in the other box. So on the other side, as well, we have for Leroy, which also I didn't think Q-Tip would be playing, but Q-Tip is apparently in for someone. I'm not sure who he's in for. We also have
Dougie Fresh?
Dougie Fresh is in today, so
that's
he'll
a
be
great
playing.
Pickup. He has a lot of motivation
Yeah.
from the roots this year.
I do like Doug's game has really rounded out ever since becoming a GM. You know, he's kind of solidified himself as a really good person on the back end, just a really smart player out there. So.
And whoever he's subbing in for tonight, it's really nice because he has the flexibility to play either forward or defense. So the Seals lineup could effectively be an entirely different lineup, whether it's defense and they have that second line checking role, or they have him in more of a offensive defenseman capacity as like a 1B defenseman.
So I've been told that he's subbing in for Leroy, and you know, Leroy is a drastically different player than Dougie Fresh. I mean, you're looking at Leroy, who's a big body presence. He'll move you out in front of the net. He's not the fastest, not the slowest, but you know, he can shore up the back end with his defensive prowess. He takes up so much space on the ice. He's such a big player, big body guy. You're not really going to be effectively getting around him all the time. Whereas Doug, not as big of a player, but he's a little faster. It's like NES ice hockey, you know. You take like the big guy, you take the medium guy. Doug's more of the medium guy, right? Has that speed. He still has a good stick. You're not really going to get by Doug a lot, but he doesn't have that big physical body presence. So it adds a little element of speed to the Seals game, which I think is nice, but I also think, you know, you got to be careful with that. I think they've worked well with Leroy shoring up the defensive end.
So that's a peek at the Seals lineup here. Looking over to the Whalers side, it looks like we have J-Flo in for Trent today.
Yep, I think once again, we talked about this last time, and it worked out for him. I think in Game 1, although Game 1 they kind of messed around with the line. Sometimes we'd see J-Flo with Slick Rick. Sometimes we'd even see J-Flo with Dave Sips and Keith Wood. You know, there's a lot of different things they were doing with those lines, and it kind of threw us off as much as probably threw off the Seals. I think we also have Turtle in for Matt LaPoudre. Yeah. So if they're intending on Turtle playing defense, I think that's really good. Once again, you have a drastically different player. Turtle is much more of a finesse player. He's a vision player. He'll take it up and he'll pass it around, and he won't. It's not that he won't provide offense from the back end, it's that his offense doesn't come in the form of booming slap shots from the point, right? When you have Matt LaPoudre, he's going to be this super rock solid defender, high drafted player, high drafted defender, he's always play defense, he's going to shut you down, he's not going to take it up on the rush, sometimes, not often. That's not his MO. His MO is supporting, letting the big guys, Trent and Slick Rick, play, and then a booming slap shot from the point. That's his offense.
Yeah, and he seems to be more of a shot-first type of player, Matt LaPoudre, whereas, as you mentioned, Turtle is more cerebral, more of a pass-first option.
Absolutely.
Likes to find that seam pass in the zone.
So it's going to be an interesting dynamic. Can Turtle keep the net clear in front of Cam tonight? That's, I think, going to be a big question for these Whalers.
If you're going based off of draft stock value, Ryan Z was drafted after Cam, but so far this playoffs, both goalies have played to an elite level so far.
Absolutely. I mean, we saw game one, there's just like these fluky goals, these bouncy goals that are getting past Cam. That's the only thing getting past him. He's rock solid right now. He came back after that suspension, and he's roaring to life. Nothing's really getting by him except for the weird stuff. And on the other hand, you have Ryan Z, who's also been playing rock solid this season. This postseason, he's let in what? He's got an average of 1.5 goals a game, something really ridiculously small, right? He's just killing it these playoffs. Granted, he only had to run over like the really terrible North Stars this year to get to the spot. But
Let's not tip jar the North Stars here.
Okay.
So Ryan Z's goals against average this playoffs has been 2 goals against, which that's the golden rule in Monday Night Lights. If you have 2 goals against average or less, most times you will give your chance to win, and especially in playoff hockey when the defense gets a little bit more tightened. But in this case, since there's subs, you never know how that goals against spread is going to move up or down.
Right. I think we were kind of surprised at maybe the lack of offense. We have 2 teams that have this high-powered, high-flying offense with Rick and Trent versus Shawnee and Pistol Pete, and it didn't come out until the very end. I think the game ended 3-2 in overtime. So maybe we were looking for more of an offensive explosion. This is the playoffs. This might be another 2-1 game, a 1-goal game. Something here is going to be really close.
I'm glad you brought that up, Chad, because so far the Whalers have experienced 3 out of their 4 games have been in overtime or shootout wins.
It's that never say die attitude. And it's the same thing that we've seen from them all playoffs. They wanted to play OT. They staved off elimination in OT and a shootout. They just keep going. They never say die, and this is where they're at. They're at the finals. 1 game away from winning it all.
Vegas has plus 450 odds on the Seals right now, so it looks like the Whalers are favorites in this game. We'll see if that pans out or not. I'm not entirely sure. That would give an advantage to one team or the other with the amount of subs that are in this game, which is a little surprising for a Stanley Keg final in Game 2. But that still being said, a lot of the guys that have subbed in either don't have kegs to their name or are high-compete guys that have subbed for those teams before.
Yeah, it's interesting. My competitive interest is rooting the Seals as my team got eliminated by them. But, the Seals are the most storied franchise, I think, in MNL history, right? They're just constantly in the finals, constantly in the hunt. They won season 1. They won last season. They just keep winning and keep finding their way to the finals. They've had amazing postseason success all these years. On the other hand, the only franchise out of the original 4 to never have won are the Whalers. Here they are right now, finally in the championship, finally in the reins, 1 game away from winning. Can they overcome it? Now, like you said, some of the players that have never won haven't been here. Notably Trent. I mean, my rooting interest, again, competitive interest goes to Seals. My rooting interest, I would really like to see Trent win a keg, and it's tough to see that he's not on the ice here. Obviously, injuries are, no one can take away the injuries from you. I'm not saying get out there. I'm just saying, that's who I'd like to see win.
And unfortunately, with Monday Night Lights, real life sometimes steps into play, whether it's work, whether it's injuries, whether it's other commitments. So that can take away from it. But I agree with you. I'd love to see a guy that hasn't won the keg before be able to actually lift it out here on the ice tonight. That being said, there's plenty of that on both sides. But I think the key thing here for the Whalers tonight is, as opposed to years past, they are playing to their identity this year especially. This roster, if you look at it preseason, you kind of think it might end up being a high-scoring roster. Their goals per game average is above the median in this league. They are the third highest scoring team in the league. So, I mean, you expect a little bit more goals out of the Whalers this year, but towards the end of the year, this playoffs, as you mentioned prior to, it's been more low scoring. The Seals, similar to this playoffs. They were trending downwards at the end of the season, and they didn't have that many goals scored so far. Many of their games have been 1- and 2-goal games here in the playoffs. Do you think that's going to be a factor going into this game today? Or do you think that will change and it'll be a higher scoring game?
You know, I really can't tell. Like I said earlier, I think it's going to be another low-scoring game. I think both goaltenders are playing so well that it's going to take an absolute meltdown for something to happen. You know, we're looking at Turtle Tim because, you know, Matt LaPoudre has played so well on the back end. We're looking to see if Turtle Tim can step in and, you know, find his place as Matt LaPoudre. On the other side, you know, you're looking at Doug Milson coming in and filling in his spot on the back end, or Neville continuing to fill in his spot as Wu. You know, that's the thing, because the defense has been rock solid along with the goaltenders.
So this upcoming here in Game 2, who are your two key factors, one for each team? Who do you think is going to have to really step up here in this game to make it count and get their team over the edge for the win tonight?
You know, it's interesting for the Whalers because they've been such a win by the top end so far, and Game 1 was almost the opposite of that. You had, you know, secondary scoring. You had Nick Myers coming in with huge shots, getting tipped by Keith Wood into the net. You had Dave Cimarroni contributing as well, and the Whalers aren't traditionally a team that gets this season aren't traditionally a team that's by committee, that gets the goal scoring done by depth, right? On the other hand, Pistol Pete once again showed up for the Seals, and he was a dominating factor in this game. So for my picks right now, I'm going to go with the Seals. Pistol Pete, once again, he's going to show up. He's going to have that killer instinct and go for it. On the other hand, we're going to have to see if the depth can come in. Dave Ciparone, number 17, taking the opening faceoff here at Viking Ice Arena.
So we have Pistol Pete here going up against Dave Sips at the draw, and we're just waiting on the confirmation for both tendies. Ryan Z right now is adjusting his blocker.
So once again, we're going to see an interesting lineup right here. J-Flo is with Dylan Lesser and Dave Ciparone.
Puck goes to the left side of the boards. Brian Antioch picks it up, whiffs. Joe Ellis puts pressure, switches sides. J-Flo now with the forward zone forecheck. At the half board, slides it over to Silly Goose, who headmans the puck into traffic, and now back into the Seal zone.
A little bit of the nerves settling in there. Goose picked up a puck that he could have easily picked up to his stick, couldn't quite get it.
Seals run around their zone a little bit early here, finally lead the zone at the first 14:30 mark of the period. Turtle Tim picks up the puck in his own zone, moves it to J-Flo on the right side of the boards. J-Flo rifles it to the middle, blocked by Pete.
It's good defensive play there by Pete. Once again, he's going to be the workhorse. He just turned it over, though.
Ooh, looks like Joe Ellis here is on the left-hand side of the hash mark, picks up the puck and is fighting with Nick Myers. Now it's a 2-on-1 the other way. Pete shoots wide of the net.
That's an uncharacteristic shot right there from Pete. That's not a good sign for the Seals early on.
Yeah, he seemed a fan of that shot there. I don't know if the ice is a little choppy from the quick zam today, or if he just didn't get all that puck. Looks like J-Day moves the puck to the slot. Tipped in the neutral zone. Now it's picked up with Turtle Tim from behind the net. Turtle Tim moves the puck up ice. Finds the streaking Wood over the middle of the zone, misses it, but this leads Yager into the left side of the boards.
You know, that's a great pass right there for Tim, not putting anyone in danger, letting his teammates skate into it. We're going to need some more passes like that.
Yager working it down low, seems to lose it here to the Seals, but it's kept in by pinching Myers in the left side of the half boards. Now it's down low, Justin Wright puts a forecheck on, eluded by J-Day, moved to the center of the ice. It's Shawnee now headmanning the puck. Slap shot by Shawnee. He also fans. It's two fans in a row in the middle of the ice.
Double whiff right there, but you know that shot was very dangerous. Another great save right there. Stick save, knocking it out to the side by Cameron Clauser. So I think Doug Yee is set in for Rukowski, and that's going to be an interesting thing on Shawnee's wing.
Yeah, both of those players are not used to playing with each other, so we'll see how Dougie plays in that forechecking nuisance role. Dougie now in the neutral zone, gets it back to Jay Dale, goes for a change. Q-tip does a curl, filling in here at left D. The puck's deep now from the Seals. McShannock recovers and shoots it back into the neutral zone.
The return of McShannock is something we haven't touched about. You know, that's going to be your big defensive player from the back end. That's going to be your booming slap shot. Maybe he'll take on the Matt LaPoudre role and let Turtle Tim just kind of do whatever he needs to.
J-Day moves the puck into the neutral zone again. Knocked away by Jay Ellis. Yager now picks it up and slides the other way. Rips a shot high into the glass. Careens around the boards. Now Woodsy on the right half boards. Tries to throw it deep. Cut off by number 9 pick Neville.
Yeah, I think it's a game 2 nerves right here. A lot of shots are going high and wide. We need shots to be on net.
That's the first Whaler shot on net. Knocked behind the net by the defender J-Day. Ryan Z saw that clear as day. You're not going to score on Ryan Z from the point there. Now it's Pete going the other way with the puck. A 1-on-2. Takes a shot, fans on it, picks up his own rebound and scores!
That's a crazy goal right there from Pistol Pete. Once again, Pistol Pete showing up in the postseason for his team. All heart guy, all skill guy, all beauty. So we have right here is what I would call a weird play. As a goaltender, you want that shot to come in pretty hard and crisp so you can deflect it off into the side. That shot was fanned, the initial shot was fanned on, and Cameron didn't have the stick work to knock that puck away. It gives the puck right back to Pistol Pete. Pistol Pete puts it in the empty net.
Yeah, it seemed like he committed a little bit early and just did all he could to try to redirect it, but redirected right into Pete's stick, which is very odd so far since the Seals have had 3 fan shots in the slot, and finally their second shot on net goes into the net.
Yeah, you can thank that goal on that fanned opportunity.
Looks like the Whalers are forechecking now, trying to get that puck deep, but caught up on the blue line. The blue line will not trip you, fun fact. Oh, and the Whalers respond with an instant puck deep to the right side of the red line, thrown out front to Silly Goose from Flo, and it was a tip play roughly 43 seconds after Pete has scored the initial opener for the Seals.
That was absolutely insane. That's some great play right there. The refs are discussing it right now to see if there's any goaltender interference. They're not sure. It looks like it's going to stay. But that was an absolutely great play. There was a huge fight for the puck at the blue line. I don't know how J-Flo and Dylan Lesnar managed to stay in line, but Dave Ciperone takes it into the zone, puts the puck on a crossing pass, and Dylan Lesnar puts the team on his back yet again. He was psyched about that goal.
Yes, Silly Goose Lesnar has been a huge scoring force so far in this playoffs. It's been kind of surprised to see him step up in that second line. That's something that the Whalers were missing during the regular season, secondary scoring.
Right? I mean, a lot of times we saw the Whalers have him on defense, and now he's an all-time scorer.
Now it's Shawnee moving the puck into the neutral zone, into the Whalers zone, 2-on-2. Steered away by Sikorsky, fanned by Sikorsky. Shawnee recovers, takes a short slap shot. Easy save for Cam, blocker to the right boards.
Yeah, that's a good solid save. Cameron getting right back into the game after that really bad rebound.
Q-tip settles the puck, throws it out front. A bad giveaway. It's a 1-on-1, but J-Day gets back in time. A slap shot from Yager is easily saved at the top of the crease.
It's also another great save there by Ryan Z, getting him back in the game after that goal.
It seems that the nerves are settled here as the shots look at 6-3 right now with the Seals leading. And at least we kind of expected a little bit from that. The team that was behind in the series getting the jump.
2-on-1 here.
Yager passes it over, but blocked by J-Day. Great stick work. Shawnee now turning the puck the other way, and it's a 2-on-2. McShannock and Myers defending. Shawnee tries to use Myers as a screen, but shoots it into the shin guard.
Yeah, great block right there by Myers. Myers really showing up this series as a great, solid defenseman.
You think his round is going to move up next season possibly if he's playing like this?
I do not know. Only next season will tell.
Yager recovers, slows down the play a bit. Nerves seem to have calmed here as there's been less fan shots and less broken plays. Flo picks it up now, re-enters the neutral zone with Yager to his left-hand side. 2 right-handed shot players. He breaks to the right hash, streaks around a falling Seals player, looks for the pass out front, but Pete shuts him down with a good stick check.
That's Q-tip right there, falling, got it completely undressed there by J-Flo. It's just pure speed and puck control. You know, J-Flo is not going to do a lot of dekes, a lot of movements, a lot of toe dragging, but he still manages to make you fall out there. It's pretty crazy.
I was surprised to see that J-Flo was able to draw 2 players there. Just couldn't get the puck out front to Yager was standing out front. Looks like, though, that Dill has made the change, Dill being Silly Goose here. So it's a Silly Goose, Dylan Lesnar, Dave Ciperone, and J-Flo line for the Whalers against a Pete Nefrados, and it looks like Jay Ellis and Jim Ellis.
Yeah, there's not a lot of successful passing going on. People are still trying to find each other, find that chemistry out there. It might be something with the subs. Shawnee had a chance earlier, couldn't quite spring Doug Nilsson for a breakaway.
J-Flo behind the net now with one chasing Seals player. That's 9th rounder Colin Nevels. Really played above his pay grade so far. Now Pete's taking over the duty to chase that forechecker. Puck goes deep again behind the net. J-Flo picks it up. Kareem's back now to the left-hand boards. Now it's at the left half boards. Sips is fighting for the puck. Loses it off of a Pete skate. Pete knocks it back behind the net for a defenseman. Neville picks it up now. Neville throws it high off the glass. Joe Ellis gets in the neutral zone. Up to Manny. Manny headmans it to Pete. Pete tries to get a shot through. Weak shot, but it's knocked to the corner by Cam.
That's a good stick save by Cam. Once again, that's what we like to see out here. Getting the puck away from the front of the net.
His danger areas really convert the chances in Monday Night Lights. It doesn't have to be a hard shot, but if the puck's out front, anything can happen. Brian Antioch now leaving his zone, going forward. It's a 1-on-2, so he just puts a puck on net, and it's steered to the netting by Cameron Klauser.
Now, some really good opportunities for both teams right here, and they capitalize. So, 1-1 game. It's interesting to see, like, both teams are now settling in. Goalie's not making too many more mistakes. Here we go.
Looking at our Auto Family Property analytics here, it looks like that the puck possession has been 52-48 right now for the Seals, so it's pretty close. No team has really had the advantage, even though the shots are 8 favoring the Seals. 8 shots for the Seals, 3 for the Whalers.
That's the second time Q-Tip's falling. He might have a skate issue or something.
Yager to Woodsy to the left hash mark. A huge save off the dome of Ryan Z. That's the saves the Seals are going to need if they're going to compete in this game.
I think Woodsy was looking for a penalty.
Shawnee right around Sikorsky, and a large blocker save there. That is a huge save on the half breakaway chance when Shawnee walked right around Sikorsky.
This game is completely different than last one. Last one, it was this game's
It's a
full
2-1 the other way. It's Yager and Woodsy up on J-Day. Yeah, oh, and a nice glove, flash of the glove there by Ryan Z.
That shot did not appear to be on net. Looked like it was gonna go wide. Keith Wood right there kind of put himself in a position where he could only shoot in that area. He's got to open himself up further to the net instead of the side of the net.
Yes, Jay Dale there seemed to just walk with Yager and said, hey, you know what, Woodsy? If you are going to beat Ryan Z, I'll take that shot 9 out of 10 times and let Woodsy take that shot, and Ryan Z came up large. Puck's now behind the Seals net. Yager fighting with J-Day forward. Shawnee helps out down low as the center. Picks it up with the left red line, up to Manny. Manny looks for the cross-ice pass. On the tape of Jamelis, poked away by Woodsy now. Poked again by Woodsy, but failed. Puck careens off of the defenseman J-Day. It's a 1-on-4 the other way, but there's lots of neutral zone checking, and the puck now finally squirts deep for a Whalers forechecking player.
This game is broken wide open. There's chance at both ends. Here comes Luce.
Ryan Z wasn't quite back in his net, and Silly Goose seemed to take an extra second there to dust off the puck, and that allowed him to get set and make that glove save.
That's a great turnover, a great capitalization by Dylan Lesnar. Can't quite put it in the net, but that's a great shot. Nice low shot. Here he comes again.
Cuts over the middle, streaking, drops it for Dave Ciparone. Dave Ciparone's missing that last pass to J-Flo. J-Flo was open there in front of the net for a moment.
It was an awkward pass off to his left side. Dave Ciparone's a right-hander. Couldn't quite capitalize.
Now he gives it up to J-Flo. It's in the bottom left-hand boards here. He has Nick Myers open at the point, but 2 players on. Joe Ellis gives a good forecheck and gets the puck out of the zone. Nick Myers retreats, dumps it deep, and allows his forwards to get the forecheck on. They're looking like they're running a 2-1-2 here with the players the way it's set up at the top of the blue line, but I don't know if that's intentional or just happens to be happenstance. Dylan breaking over the blue line, rips a wrister, easy save all day from Ryan Z. That's roughly 40 feet out.
Yeah, there's a lot of good chances right here for both teams, but mostly on the Whalers. Whalers are pressing right now, and the thing is, when I see them on the neutral zone play or the back end play, there's a lot of second efforts right there, like especially by Justin Wright or Dave Ciparone to get the puck out so they can get a change. Right now, the Whalers' changes are really, really good, keeping them fresh.
Gerald Tim calling with the puck, dumps it back down low for another Whalers player. Their forecheck has been excellent so far between both lines. They may have not had as many shots as the Seals, but they seem to find the open space. Looks like a high stick on the play, knocked down by J-Flo, but it was missed. Shoots it and rings it off the top of the right crossbar.
J-Flo didn't rip that shot right away. Took a second to stick handle and came away with a better shot.
It looked like it hit off the right connector, that crossbar right there. Now Pete's slipping away with the puck, breaking into the Whalers zone with Joe Ellis on his right-hand side. He's looking to cut inside for a pass, can't seem to find somebody. Throws it out front now, knocked away by Sikorsky behind the net. Seals recuperate. They pick up the puck, look to the left. Pete throws it out front to it was Dave Sips, and Dave Sips just iced the puck.
It's another good change there for the Whalers. They're really fresh right there. They're just rolling these lines, playing strong.
The Seals have had lots of offense there with the Pete Neferatos line and both Jim Ellis's. The Ellis brothers, not to be confused with the Mario brothers, have been fantastic this offseason. They've got, while they haven't had tons of stats, their coursing percentage with the puck has been great. They don't give it away that often.
Yes, here at MNL we track our Corsi as well.
All thanks to Auto Family Properties and their analytics team.
There's Doug Milson stepping in from the point, taking a shot. Doesn't quite get there. Here comes Rick.
Cam saw that all the way. Rick with the shot, streaking in on the right-hand side of the zone, at the top of the circle. Now it's Woodsy recuperating the puck. The rebound trickles out to the neutral zone.
That's Turtle Tim telling him he's got it.
Oh,
but
Turtle Tim Fams, but a costly error is recovered, by a quick stick check.
Wow,
now it's Yager the other way.
That was so close to becoming a huge chance, huge breakaway for Shawnee all alone.
He's looking for the point. McShannon called for the puck. You can see him pointing the stick, but it's too many bodies in the way. A 1-on-3 for Rick there. Now it's Myers with the puck. Chucks it up the boards to nobody, but it creams off of a skate there, and now it ricochets back behind Ryan Z, who leaves it for J-Day.
Doug Milson on that forecheck. He needs to take away that board option because he has Shawnee in the middle. They both went to the middle, and Nick Myers was able to get the puck out on the board. So you've got to take away that near option.
Q-tip fans on the puck, eventually gets it up, but that's knocked back in the neutral zone and back to the Seals defender, Jay Dale, from Nick Myers. Nick Myers gets knocked off the puck here in the middle of the hash marks, and it's a great save on a one-on-one chance between Shawnee and Cam Klauser.
Wow.
Klaus came out to cut down that angle there.
That was an excellent play. I think that was by Jim Ellis to get Shawnee the puck over the middle. Shawnee with a fake shot, move in, and I thought, Cam was going to be a little Mrazek out there. He was out swimming, and luckily he was able to take down the angle. But, man, there was so much net out there. Shawnee could have probably moved around him. That was pretty crazy. Very, very fortunate for the Whalers.
And we were just talking about how both the Dallas brothers are really good at puck retention, so it's nice to see him make that play inside.
It's a great pass right there. Good vision.
With a minute remaining in the period, the Whalers get the puck out of the zone, and it looks like it's going to be called for offsides.
Offside.
Oh, no, icing, excuse me.
This is one of the few icings we've had. This period has blown by incredibly fast. The action going up and down both ways.
Both teams have settled their nerves down, and the shots are currently 10 for the Seals, 8 for the Whalers, at a 1-1 score here at the end of the first period. Around 25 seconds of play with a face-off here in the right-hand face-off circle.
This face-off's going to be huge here.
Sips loses it. Pete gets a quick shot off the draw, but Cam Klauser comes up clutch.
Yeah, and that's a great job by McShannon clearing that rebound.
Brian Antioch moves the puck to left-hand boards. Almost gets it poked away from Dylan's forecheck, but not quite. Follows up his own play. It looks like that will be the period as he knocks it deep to the left-hand boards to the right of Klaus.
Oh, he throws up the middle.
Oh, it's a giveaway. Brian Antioch shoots, but it's an easy left pad save. Klaus saw it all the way from the top of the circles. You're not going to beat many Monday Night Lights goalies from there if you don't rip it hard. So at the end of the first period, it's a 1-1 score with the Seals out shooting the Whalers 12-8. Chad, what'd you see in that period?
I saw a lot of chances both ways. I think there was a lot of quality chances for the Whalers right now. Seals are kind of a little just holding on. They've gotten their chances, but they don't have any sustained zone pressure. On the other hand, the Whalers have a ton of sustained zone pressure. They're getting the puck off the ice. It's a very nerve-wracking thing, I think, right now. Both teams know that the next goal is so crucial, and the Whalers are pushing just a little bit harder. You see a little bit better plays, cleaner transitions, better passing, as well as the players making that effort, that second effort to get the puck out and get changed on the Whalers. We'll see if the long change affects their ability to do so.
Looks like the Whalers are outscoring chancing the Seals right now 5-3, even though the Seals are out shooting the Whalers. If I had to focus on one thing for the Seals here in the second period, is just to continue to get more shots on net. With shots come scoring chances, so I'd like to see Pete and Shawnee possibly take a few more shots, even if it's from a little bit farther out, even through screens. Like you said, Cam earlier was swimming out there on 1 or 2 chances. You might be able to beat him if you get some more shots on that.
Short time to say hi to our viewers out here. Hi, what's up, Mr. Keebler? What's up, Duffel Bag Boy 12? We see you out here. Thanks for you in the game.
Neville gets the puck, throws it to the far right side. Yager gets poked away after the turnover. Now it's Shawnee here on the right side of the boards, skating across the home sign, loses it to a Sikorsky, right-handed player, who moves it up to the neutral zone from Yager to Woodsy. Woodsy 1-on-1 with Neville, and the 9th rounder Neville, again, as I mentioned probably earlier, playing above his draft position almost, seemingly, in for Whoop, makes a crucial block and an easy save now for Ryan Z.
Yeah, it's an interesting play there in transition by Rick. Rick usually taking the puck up himself. This time he opted to stay in the neutral zone and make a pass to Woodsy. That's a great pass.
That's the second time Woodsy has had 2 open chances he just has not converted on.
Woodsy, I think, has to learn how to shoot and stride, because right there as well, you saw him stop up and rip it. And he's got a great shot, but he needs to learn how to shoot and stride. Make him a dangerous player.
Woodsy left the goal mouth, loses the puck on a poor pass, but it's creamed out to the middle of the ice. Now it's J-Day, head manning the puck to no one. Oh, but he picks up the puck and skates through one defenseman, which is Sikorsky, but not two as Turtle knocks the stick away. The giveaway's now to Yogs. It's a 1-on-2 the other way. Woozy now is a trailer. It's Dougie stepping up to Yager. Yager shoots it, and it's an easy blocker save to the right side of Ryan Z.
So far, the story of this game, I think, has going to been Ryan Z just absolutely taking down Rick. That was a huge shot
from Turtle Tim, high off the glass. If he gets it on net, there might be a secondary opportunity there.
6x4, Tim. 6x4.
The Seals ice the puck. Not in perpetuity, because that's the first ice that they've had the game so far. Yet it seems as though that they have, again, the higher energy to start the period.
You know, Rick right here has been, a phenomenal goal-scoring talent. And Ryan Z has just been met up to the challenge. He's just stopping everything by Rick. We'll see if Rick can get unhinged here.
The face-off dot is Pete, which is leading the Seals in face-off wins this season, and Dave Ciparoni. Pete wins that one yet again. Is moved to Joe Ellis from the defenseman, Brian Antioch.
Joe's got to get that out.
Oh, it's blocked by Dylan Goose. Silly Lesnar as he gets the puck and crashes into the net, but it squirts behind. Now it's Pete, chips it past Machanik. It's a 1-on-1. He has Myers to beat in the left side of the zone. Myers does a little bit of a zone defense there? I'm not entirely sure, but backs off from Pete, and Pete can't quite seem to get the puck on net.
And that was a great back check there by J-Flo, getting back in the center of the net, and here he goes again.
Now J-Flo skating the other way. It's a 1-on-1 with Brian Antioch. Q-tip back checking on Silly Goose. Flo cuts to the right side of the net with a save to the right pad of Ryan Z. Now Silly Goose Lesnar dumps it behind back to J-Flo, but too far of a dump, and now it's head-manned up by Joe Ellis. Joe Ellis loses the puck. Now it's back in the neutral zone. The Whalers recuperate the puck. It's 3-on-3 as J-Flo breaks through the defensive zone. The Whalers shoots it wide and high of the net.
That's the third skate for J-Flo, just having a skate. What a shift for John Floreno as he comes in hot all three times. One on the back check and two rushes in. Kind of beats Brian Antioch there with speed there. You don't see a lot of people beating Brian Antioch wide. Perhaps he wasn't expecting that speed from John Floreno, because he doesn't have the style of like, I'm gonna gun past you, but he certainly has the legs.
Yeah, I think Brian Antioch a little flat-footed there, but it was an easy save to make on the first chance. The second chance just missed wide. The face-off is won by the Seals, but lost back to the Whalers. Now it goes to the Seals' right-hand side of the zone. Picked up by Colin Neville. Colin Neville fires it to the left side of the boards. It bounces underneath Rick's stick, and it looks like this will be an ice as well. We've had two Seals icing so far within this past minute 30 seconds. The third has been waved off. Turtle Tim recuperates the puck now for the Whalers. A two-line pass that misses a streaking Yager. Now we'll have a third icing, this time by the Whalers, in the past 2 minutes.
Tim was not very happy about that pass, coughing up the middle. We'll see if this zone face-off can do anything. But right now, both goalies just showing up. Cameron Clauser having himself a game.
That type of pass from Turtle Tim's that we talked about a little earlier, where he brings a different element than Matt LaPoutre does with a far two-line cerebral pass to try to find Rick. You don't normally see that happen for Yager. Sometimes he has to come back to the puck a little too often. So it's nice to see that defenseman might be able to make that play to him. Might make a chance later in the game.
A solid shot. Who's always looking for shots on net is Jason Dale. He just ripped one on, and right now I feel like he's been, outside of that Pete goal, he's been the Whalers' Seals the entire offense, especially in the second period.
Now Yager going the other way with Justin Wright on his right. He rips a quick snapshot. The rebound's not dealt with elegantly, and it's chipped out though by the Seals. Ryan Z is able to stand up.
Ryan Z did not look like he had total control over that shot. I don't know if he expected to go high blocker and went low glove, but...
An excellent breakout pass here from J-Day to Dougie. It's a 2-on-1 now. Jim Ellis backdoor. Will Shawnee shooter pass? He goes for the quick shot wide of Cameron Clauser's left glove. That's off the boards, and now it's a 2-on-2 the other way. It seems like it's been a game of odd man breaks here.
Almost too many men. Here comes Jason Dale. Can he get the puck out? No, he cannot.
Sikorsky knocks it deep. Back to Rick. Slipped Rick in the corner and makes a nice pirouette. Back to the point, but Sikorsky was cutting to the middle. Cam Clauser comes out to play the puck to the left-hand side. As he surveys his options, he throws a backhand to Turtle Tim.
Changes for both teams here.
Manny forechecks the left-hand side of the zone. Turtle Tim exits the zone with the puck. As it's chipped up the boards, Flo will forecheck, but then back off and let Pete make the neutral zone pass. Now it's to Manny on the left side of the ice. Manny does a little chip and dump. Forechecks, but does not win that boards play, and Turtle's able to get out down to the neutral zone, which leads to a 1-on-1 the other way. J-Flo with Antioch once again. This time Antioch gets the better of him with a nice stick work
John went twice, 2 times to the right side, the left side of Brian Antioch. This time he went to the right side of Brian Antioch, and Brian extends him up.
Brian Antioch picks up the puck in the neutral zone and throws a far shot in here from the top of the circles. Again, you're not going to beat Claus by like that he's throwing shots on net, because as I mentioned earlier in the period, I think that the way the Seals are going to get some goals on Claus is to really just put pucks and crash the net on. So it looks like the face-off is yet again Dave Cipriani and Pete Nefrados. Dave's only won 1 of 5 so far. That's another win there for Pete. That's a 16.67 loss percentage there for win percentage there for Dave Cipriani. Pete's got 1 goal so far this game. He's leading the points getters in the playoffs with 5 goals and 4 assists. I like to see him get a little bit more active this game. Silly Goose Lesnar loses the stick off of a check, calling for a penalty, but the refs did not call it. The Whalers have the puck in control, in and out of the goal mouth, as it ricochets off of Ryan Z's stick. He hasn't gotten up, he's still in the butterfly. And now it's an outline pass to Pete. Pete's on 1-on-1 with backside help from Joe Ellis, but Nick Myers recovers on the play and knocks it away with his stick.
The defense by the Whalers coming back on these Pete rushes. I mean, Pete is a very, very fast skater. And so far, everyone on the Whalers, when he gets that full head of steam, they've all come back. They've all successfully deterred him from cutting to the middle of the net and getting a really prime opportunity on Cameron Clauser.
I think that's the largest thing as well, is he's really cut both Myers and Michanek so far, both cut inside. Let Pete take that outside, because he knows he has the speed to be on the outside, and they just say, you know what, beat Claus from 20, 14, 22 feet, you're not going to.
Thanks to our production crew right here for switching the camera on me. I was trying to sneak a drink, and then, right as I did that, it turned the camera on me, so thanks a lot.
A shot from Neville to the far side, or maybe perhaps a shot pass, but it goes through the wickets of Jim Ellis. Now to the left side of the ice. Yager yet again leading the puck. A nice little bump and roll from Jay Day. Now he's trying to pick up the puck from behind the net. He scoops it up and kicks it out to the neutral zone. Nick Myers to recover. Throws it deep to let his players reset in that 2-1-2 formation they have. Justin Wright almost picks up an errant pass, but it doesn't quite work, and it's picked up by Dougie, who throws it to the far side, the right side of the ice. It's knocked away by both Rick and Justin Ellis. But Shawnee keeps the puck in the zone. Now it's gone deep to the right side of Cam Clauser, the left side of our viewers here. Reads the puck around. Jay Day reads the play, but doesn't quite get it. It's a 1-on-1 with Woodsy and Neville, but Jay Day gets back to zone.
These scramble situations are getting crazy for the Seals at the Whalers blue line right here. There's a few different opportunities the Whalers had a chance to get the puck out. They couldn't quite get it out. Whether it was an odd thing, I thought Keith Wood was going to take the puck right out of Shawnee's feet for a breakaway. Shawnee, I don't think even knew that Keith Wood was there, and yet he was able to keep that puck in.
Mm-hmm. And that was the 13th shot there from a Whaler from roughly the top of the left circle, roughly about 15 feet, 20 feet out from Ryan Z. But it was an easy save again. He saw all the way.
5 minutes, 47 seconds left in the second period right here.
Turtle to Sikorsky. Sikorsky dumps it behind for J-Flow. J-Flow looking for that goal mouth pass. Doesn't quite get it to work. Brings it around now to Dave Cipriani. Dave Cipriani dumps it back behind for J-Flow. J-Flow looking for a pass. He has Turtle at the point, but Brian Manolino cuts him off. And now the pass to the middle, but Joe Ellis gets a stick in the way. Turtle recuperates the puck. Now it's at the Whalers blue line. A D-to-D pass with a one-touch pass to Cipriani, but Dave Sips was ready for it.
Joe Ellis couldn't quite get that puck on his stick. He made a great play to break up the pass, just couldn't get a breakaway out of it.
Turtle Tim, yet again, that's going to be the second icing on a two-line pass that he's had, but I like that he's looking for that forward advancing play, that two-line pass to another player. Chad didn't like our product. Sorry, I'm reading this.
He didn't like our product placement. It was all about the Bud Light here. We're sponsored by Bud Light. I don't think we're
Blue Light. I mean, hey, it's the Labu Party Deck for a reason.
Bud Light. I'm saying the wrong sponsor.
This is Chad's last game.
Yeah, this is my last game. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to say this as Shawnee takes it in his own, and that'll make it a 4-0 game.
Q-Tip throws the puck deep with the 99 sub jersey, misses the net. Pete picks it up and wraps it around to Cameron Claus' right. Far side pass to Joey. Where is Cameron Claus going? Roughly 3 feet out of the net. Sprawling, but still gets his left leg on it, and enough to keep the puck behind the net, and the Whalers will recuperate, get numbers behind the puck. J-Flow now picks up the puck in the neutral zone off of a steal's miscue.
Cameron Claus is doing his best Mrazek impression this game, and right now it's working out for him.
The Whalers have the puck, loose to the corner, but then recover the puck. Gets it to J-Flow to the right side of Ryan Z.
Nick Myers can't quite keep it in.
I'm about to say that. The pass seemed a little bit errant there.
Errant? It was right to him. You talk about the shots that ended 8-12 at the end of the first period for the Seals. Right now it's 13-15. Not only have the Whalers closed that gap, but also they've increased their scoring chances.
Jay Flo with the puck, goes back to the D for a give and go. Turtle Tim says, no, I'm going to skate it past Shawnee with his head up. Goes around one, now around two players, beats the outside of Q-Tip. Q-Tip points like he's Whoop Auto. The backside pass to Woodsy. Woodsy finishes from backhand, sliding into the boards. What a play for the 2-on-1 slam dunk.
Did that really just happen? Did that really just happen? I mean, that's an incredible entry right there by Tim Donofrio, staving off a back-checking Shawnee.
Oh, Turtle Tim, yeah. Turtle Tim has the great assist on the right side of the ice, beating not one, but two elite Seals players, both Shawnee and Q-Tip, and is able to throw the puck to a sliding Woodsy.
And Keith Wood gets the puck on his backhand because that pass is way too far in front of him, sweeps it on the backhand into the back of the net. Incredible play there by Keith Wood.
Slips at 7-hole, it seems like, on Ryan Z. It was a tough angle for us here in the booth to see, but it was a beautiful goal nonetheless.
Oh my goodness.
Whalers are now up 2-1 with both shots being 15 apiece. Yager throws a shot under the Seals, so it was a face-off here to the right of Ryan Z. Now the Seals have ringed the puck around the left-hand side of the boards and have gotten it deep. Shawnee in as a lone Seal as a forechecker. Picks up the puck, goes out front to off of his shin pad. Jim Ellis couldn't quite get onto the puck, and now the Whalers dump the puck out. It's J-Day and Neville going back for it. Neville opens up into the middle of the ice, and J-Day picks up on the left side of Ryan Z. Stops behind the net, sucks in Yager. Now it's one-on-one with him and Jay Wright. J-Day does a nice give and go around Jay Wright, but loses the puck to Nick Myers in the defensive zone of the Whalers. Shawnee bats the puck out of the air. It's a neutral zone battle now to the left side of the away and home benches.
The Seals are definitely playing a lot more fierce right now. They really want to come back and tie this game up.
A good outro pass from Dougie, and Shawnee gets a shot. Slap shot in the backhand, rebound off of a sprawling Cam Clauser, which is a foot over the top of the blue, and he scores.
It's almost a mirror of the first goal scored on him by the Seals. Shawnee streaking in with the puck. Nice neutral play by Doug Milson, getting Shawnee the puck over center ice. Shawnee comes in, slaps a shot on, and I thought Cameron Clauser would have had that rebound. The puck was scored out in front of him. Shawnee, with that full head of steam, takes the puck up on his backhand and puts it in the empty net, and it's a 2-2 game with 1:20 left in the second period.
If the Seals are going to win this game, they're going to have to get some big plays from Shawnee and Pistol, and they've gotten two so far.
Here comes Pistol again right here with the puck.
On the right side of the ice, walks Ski, looks for the pass out front, but it's knocked off his stick. Jay Flo now chasing. Keeps the stick in front. A redirection off a skate. Ooh, and it careens out to the right side of the boards. Another puck thrown to the front of the net. This one off of Manny.
That could have got tipped in very easily. I don't think Cameron even saw it.
The puck's deep in the Whaler zone. The Seals seem to be having high pressure here, playing around the goal mouth. They lose the puck, though, as it squirts over to Jay Flo to the right of Cam on the left side of our boards here.
The intensity of the game is heating up. You can definitely hear the noise of the
nice
crowd.
Mo Sider-like play from Turtle to Dave Sips. It's a 2-on-1, but the speed has definitely posed not a threat here to the Seals as they slowly enter the zone, but they knock the puck on Ryan Z. Oh, does not go, squirts behind the net.
Puck squirts out to Sikorsky, who puts the puck in a dangerous position for the Whalers. Can't quite capitalize on it. Jay Flo on the doorstep. The puck was knocked loose.
Q-Tip can't seem to quite get his grip on the puck and loses it out front, but those Seals come away with it. It's a 2-on-2 the other way. Joe Ellis seems to be really loving this one-on-one matchup with Sikorsky, as does Pete, as they've both skated around the outside of Sikorsky twice. With 3 seconds left of the period, that will be the end of the second period as Turtle Tim throws the puck out of the zone.
Wow. You know, that period went so well for the Whalers, I thought they were going to start running away with it. You know, we talked about the shot disparity. The Whalers quickly shored up that deficit, but then they took the lead. When it was shots 15-15, they took a 2-1 lead. They're out-chancing the Seals, out-bodying the Seals, out-positioning the Seals. They're doing everything right. And here come the Seals coming back to tie it up near the end of the period with a great play by Shawnee. You know, it's gonna come down to one shot, and I have no clue who's gonna put it in. This has been an incredible game, back and forth so far. The Whalers have upped the intensity. Can the Seals stave it off? Right now, the Whalers, I think, have played the better game. They've played faster. They've played stronger. They've had better chances. Can the Seals keep this up?
This game is seen a little bit more offensive and a little bit more rush heavy than the game 1 did between the Seals and the Whalers. So it'll be interesting to see if both teams tighten it down for the third period. I like that Shawnee's goal was very aggressive. He had lots of tenacity following up his own rebound. They're going to have a big period from Shawnee and Pistol Pete here if the Seals want to win this period and continue to keep up their momentum after stealing it from the Whalers. It's to the left of Cam Claus around the half boards, but it's knocked away by Woodsy now. Picked up by J. Dale as he curls to his right, throws it off the boards deep. That would be an icing in normal beer league, but it is not in Monday Night Lights. An icing in Monday Night Lights has to be from behind your own blue line. So that's a good chip-in dump from J. Dale.
Most blue lines are...
A giveaway and a shot out front, and Cameron Claus at the top of the blue flashes the glove. That's a beautiful save and a nice windmill, even though it's not Wednesday.
That's a great save there by Cameron Claus. They're keeping his team in it. Oh my.
That was a prime scoring chance there. Now the Seals have actually caught up. It's been 9-9 in scoring chances so far this game. The faceoff's won by the Whalers. Mechanic throws it up the far left boards past Woodsy. It looks like this one's going to be an icing, though.
We're going to see some player changes here. Doesn't quite look like it. The matchups are going to stay the same. It's going to be the Shawnee line with Doug Milson and Jim Ellis, versus Rick,
which was a different...
Keith Woods and Justin Wright.
Which the Seals have changed. They went to a different lineup after the first period, which I like to see because it was both Ellis brothers together. But since that second Whalers goal, they've switched. It's a 3-on-2 going the other way with a nice head of steam. Woodsy is pushed outside and wide. He tries to wrap it around Ryan Z's left, but loses the puck. Regains control, falls down and throws the puck far slot, but it's knocked away by J-Day.
And uncharacteristically there, Keith Wood did not look for a call. He just kept on playing.
J-Day now picks up the puck, looks for the backside post play, but Dougie could not beat his defender there. Knocked out to the neutral zone, the left side of the ice in front of the home and away boards. It's dumped deep by Neville, a smart play, which is Jim Ellis now forechecking the right side of the ice to Cameron's left. He gets it deep. Shawnee forechecking now, but lays a nice bump onto McShannon.
Oh my
and
gosh.
Claus knocks it to the other side of the ice.
That puck squirted right out in front, and Cameron would play like a defenseman right there.
It's a 1-on-2, and Rick can't seem to beat both Shawnee and J-Day. Those are both two high-round players who know how to play the body.
That was an interesting play off the stanchion. The puck just didn't bounce his way.
Now it's a 2-on-2 the other way. J-Flo gets a fortunate bounce as he cuts through the neutral zone. J-Day with the tenacity to force him to dump it deep. But this puck isn't...
John Flannel is so good at those interactions where you have stick on stick, and if they both hit the puck, and he just comes away with the puck like your stick wasn't even there.
Both teams have a nice change as it looks like the Whalers coach, I don't know who he is with the red hoodie, but it was a great call here to get Rick off the ice and get those matchups lined up correctly.
I believe that's Nick Myers' son.
Nick Myers' son. It's nice to see that they have a coach back there to be able to make sure those matchups line up right, because those Whalers really need that to pan out here if they want to take back the momentum in the third. Off of a silly goose escape, the puck was left in the Whalers zone, but now it's entered back in after Brian Mandolino picks up the puck.
Nick Shannick absolutely rifled that pass to Goose right to his feet. Hard to pick up on that right-hand side.
J-Flo somehow ended up with the puck on a stick here on the right side of the boards, the half boards of the Whalers. Hands right. And Sikorsky, oh no, that's Nick Myers that's taking the puck up the right boards. Throws it out front to Silly Goose, but he couldn't get a grip on the puck in the slot.
That was 100% heart right there. Nick Myers getting the puck out.
And another play to Sipsy in front and a backhand, but it's an easy right toe save from Ryan Z as it looks like Sipsy gets full stick on it.
Civaroni did not quite get all he wanted on that backhand. That wasn't a Woodsy backhand.
Puck's to the right of Ryan Z at the half boards, and now it's picked up by Joe Ellis to skate the other way. 2-on-2. Tim lets him go wide right, but forces him super deep into the corner, the full 200 foot of the ice. Now the puck chips out to the top of the zone. It's a 3-on-2 the other way. Now a 3-on-1 with the Whalers. J-Flo has two support helpers. Goose is in front. Oh, and Sips misses it. It went right between Goose and Sips both.
I'm surprised that...
3-on-2 the other way. Pete cuts up the ice. Tries to slash in front of Turtle. Doesn't work. Throws the puck out front. Knocked away by Sikorsky. Another rebound. An easy right pad save. Cam made it look easy, but it really wasn't that easy.
That's a crazy scramble right in front there, and Doug Milson gets a hold of the puck. Doesn't get 100% wood on it, but he gets good enough, and that's a great save by Cameron Glasser, staying tall in the middle of the net.
The Whalers finally get the puck deep, and they seek to change as Neville takes the puck around his own net. Fires it up to Brian Mandolino, who knocks it forward to Dougie Fresh, who throws it cross ice to Shawnee, but it's cut off by Woodsy. 2-on-3 the other way. Woodsy at the top of the right circle, looking for a shot. Takes that shot right into the chest of Ryan Z, who couldn't handle the heat. The puck goes to the left. Throws it out front for Woodsy for a one-timer and a great save by Ryan Z.
Woodsy is having an incredible game right now. Keith Wood, once again, he kind of stops up and shoots it, which lets Ryan Z know that he's going to shoot the puck. That's a great shot on net. Good rebound. So Rick goes right to the corner and gets it right back to him. I don't know why the Seals left Keith Wood all alone right there right after that shot. I mean, he already scored a goal in this game. You got to cover him up.
Slick Rick Yager has been just feeding Woodsy all game. He's been open. It's been kind of surprising to see him not take those shots, but I liked it because, I mean, that's Woodsy's third scoring chance right there.
Great keep in there by Turtle Tim, but he gets knocked out by Shawnee. Another great defensive play by Shawnee.
Now Woodsy looks for his D-to-D pass to Nick Myers as he moves up the ice and switches with Turtle Tim to the original position. Nick Myers on his forehand, looks for that neutral zone pass, has it, gets it, 3-on-2 the other way with 2 trailers late, but one is Jay Wright and the other is Woodsy.
As Rick skated right into traffic right there. He had a lot of open space on the right side.
Nice good back check stick from Shawnee to lift the puck up and off of Rick's stick. Creams around to the left hash boards, the Seal side, or player side, excuse me, and looks like the Seals have iced the puck.
Take a moment here to shout out our very own Paul Bleedy. Paul, thank you so much for tuning in from Kansas City. Wish you could be here.
Ben has been fantastic over the past 4 years for color, so as well as play-by-play. I'm glad that I've had the honor to do play-by-play, but we do miss you, Benner, and if there's a Game 3, I'm going to be glad to see you back in the booth. Face-off here between Dave Sips and Pete, and Sips has won this one finally. Now he's 2 for 8. That's a much better percentage than he was earlier, which was 1 for 6. We'll see if the face-offs matter. The Whalers got a chance, but it's blocked by the Seals defenseman. Now in front to Sips, he shoots, and they score! What is that goalie interference? We're waiting for the call. It is not. It's a clear rebound up front. Dave Sips throws the puck on net, and the rebound is picked up by J Flo or Silly Goose.
From the celebration, it looked like Dylan Lesnar's goal, and once again he shows up on the offensive side. Huge for the Whalers. You know, there's a shot from the point, and Pete Niforatos had the chance to get the puck out. He kind of kicked at it, kind of slapped at it, couldn't get the puck out, and that led to the scoring chance, which led to the goal.
For a player that was under a half a point per game average, Dylan Silly Goose Lesnar has been a performer. He's been effectively the Jeff Carter of the Whalers so far. He's averaging a point per game right now.
Once again, the Steelers are fighting from behind.
A shot from the right. Will it be a quick answer from the Seals like last time?
7:40 left to go in the third period. 3-2 Whalers.
Shots favoring the Whalers as well. The puck to the left side of the net. Knocked away from Nick Myers and thrown up the boards. Q-Tip, who hasn't had a fantastic game so far, has seeked the too many men. That was a great heads-up play from Q-Tip right there. Hitting a player that was changing.
Keith Wood jumps off onto the ice a little bit too early, and that's a great too many men call right there. Keith Wood not very happy about this.
It's the right call, but it sucks. It's not your fault.
I'm just gonna start shooting the puck at every guy with his line changing that.
It is 100% Keith Wood's fault. He jumped on the ice too early on that one.
It's 3-2. It's 3-2. 20-19 from the home team. The puck goes deep. Ryan Z will leave it, and Brian Manaloni. It's Brian Antioch back there. He'll pick up the puck as he skids it left side of the zone.
Here's the Seals' prime opportunity to get back in the puck, or get back in the game. The puck going off of Jay Dale's skate as he takes it in.
Puck is knocked to the left side. Dougie picks it up as they try to establish their power play. The umbrella doesn't seem to work, but he knocks it to the left side where Rick throws it out to the neutral zone through the wickets of Brian Antioch.
Solid aggressive defense right there by McShannock, and then Rick comes to back him up and gets that puck out.
The puck's on the right half boards right now. Tries to go to the top of the blue line, but it's kept in by a Whaler. I can't tell who that forechecker is, but they're doing a great job right now.
Yeah, McShannock was calling for the puck back there, and the Whalers get the puck back out. This is going to kill a ton more time on the clock.
They've already killed a minute. This has been an absolutely anemic power play from the Seals. I'm surprised they didn't put their full power play unit on here as they paraded out Jim Ellis as well as Dougie Fresh and Jay Day. They're not my goal. This is Stanley Cup Finals. You'd like to see them parade their 5 best and try to get back in this game.
There's a lot of time left in this game still. I don't think they necessarily need to go to that panic moment.
It's now Brian Antioch enters the zone, gets it to Dougie Fresh, who gets it to Jay Day, who throws it out front. ricochets off the stick of Brian Antioch and picked up by Mashanek, who dumps it out to the Seals defensive zone.
The Seals right now just can't get any possession in the zone time. They're just not getting the puck into the spots they need. They're not getting the areas, and they're all contested by the Whalers.
J-Flo picks up the puck and does a curl. Makes a beautiful cross-ice pass to Rick, who just eats up time. That's another 7 seconds eaten up on the power play. One-on-one, but loses to Jim Ellis. Finally, the Seals get the puck in the zone, but it's back-checked and stolen away from Nick Myers, who is 2-on-2 the other way with Rick to his left. He skates around wide, around Q-tip, throws the puck on net, blocked by Ryan Z. Power play is over, and the Seals got 0 shots in that power play as Manny tries to get the puck deep with a slap shot, but it bounces off the shin pads of Turtle Tim, who makes a clean exit pass to Woodsy, who gets it deep and forechecks now on to J-Day. Whoa, looks like a heavy hit from J-Day into Woodsy, and there's going to be this first penalty of the game called on the Seals for the obvious boarding onto Woodsy. Woodsy's bending over here. It looks like he was kind of pressured pretty hard on the lower back. We'll see if he's going to stay out for the power play as one of the Whalers' main contributors. It looks like he's going to have to take a breather here.
Yes, because the whistle is blowing for him.
Been trying to call in.
I hear it.
Yeah, I can't, but, I mean...
If he wants to call me, he can call me.
Tell him to call Chad.
Ben, if you're out there, you can call in anytime.
You could call me. No, I didn't realize it was him, though. Hey, Benner, how's it going? Hello, sports fans at home. This is, a nice shot by Justin Wright wide. We have Benner on the phone here who's watching from a satellite remote position in Toronto.
That was definitely a check from behind. Woodsy, he's going to be complaining. Jason Dale needs 2 minutes in the box.
That's what we were thinking here in the box as well, Benner. So far the Whalers have a 3-2 lead. How do you think this momentum is going to play going into the final 3 minutes here of the game?
Well, huge game, huge late goal there by the Whalers. I don't see the Seals going to come back here.
High stick, and it's a high stick. It's no goal. They called it a goal. Oh, that's no goal. That's an obvious high stick, but it looks like the referees might try to call this a goal as Silly Goose Lesnar slaps the puck higher than the crossbar as he's in the crease.
It's complete chaos right here. As the time ticking down, this is a runtime clock. There's a jam play in front. It looked to be like a high stick. The puck ended up in the back of the net. I have no idea what they're going to call from this.
All right, Benner, we're going to let you go. We appreciate you calling in and giving us the hot take on the momentum here between the Seals and the Whalers. We hope that if we have to go to Toronto, we will go back to you here possibly for OT if the Seals can capitalize.
It looks like they called it.
All right, thanks, Benner. Appreciate
No
it. And it looks like it's been called no goal.
Not only is it no goal, but it's going to come all the way down into the Whalers zone right here.
This clock has really ticked down. They've lost almost a minute off this clock. From
They lost a minute. Minute of game time from an absolutely insane play. And now the Whalers are looking to make a change to waste even more time.
This looks like it's been USA-Panama soccer right now because it's extra time as they rag time off the clock with the slow changes.
I don't know how that's relevant, but we're going to go with it.
Slick Rick and Pete fight for the face-off. It's won by Slick Rick, and the Whalers lead the zone with the puck now. J-Flo moves stick handles into the zone, looks to the slot for somebody, chooses to keep it instead and kill time as they're on the power play. Oh, a backdoor shot pass, but Woodsy can't connect. It careens to the right side of Ryan Z as he's in his stance. Turtle Tim now at the right side point, throws it deep on net just to get a shot into a jungle of feet, knocked away by, looks like Pete Nafaratos, but loose puck is picked up by J-Flo.
90 seconds left in the game here. This is all on the line for the Seals. Season over.
Seals really need to get control of this puck and get it deep for a face-off so they can pull Ryan Z. Oh, a nice shot from the top of the left circle, but it's handled from a RVH facing Ryan Z.
Right now, if you're the Seals, you're breathing deep right here. You're still on the penalty kill, down 1 goal, 1:16 left. 1-0 in the series for the Whalers. This could be it.
Yeah, we're looking to see here. Looks like it's Rick versus Pete. Oh, Rick versus Pete. No, Rick versus Shawnee. Excuse me. Pete's on the right side of the ice.
They're starting to stack it.
Seals have their full lineup here. Q-tips breaking into the zone. Cam chooses not to go out and play that puck. Mashanek watches. Of course, he take the puck and dump it all the way down the ice, even though they're on the power play. They did not call that icing. Strange call from the Stripes. That seems like a very suspect call, to say the least.
And they're finally going to call
And now
it.
they're finally going to call the obvious
After
icing
about
call.
8 seconds went off, maybe 6 seconds went off the clock, they are going to call the icing. That was very scary for the Seals not to get that icing call.
That wastes about 5 seconds. The Seals aren't pulling the goalie. They're down by a goal. Why is he in the... This is a strange tactical call. It's because they're missing a coach behind that bench. Where is Todd Whoop Otto for the Seals right now? They are putting up their
Maybe
siren.
they're not comfortable with it because there's still 9 seconds on this penalty kill. They don't want to let them have free shots in the net.
This may be the only chance here for the Seals to get a face-off in their zone. So, Shawnee with a great back check. Jay Dale screams out of the zone with a good stick check there. A nice stick lift, and it's going to be offsides. With 33.7 remaining, the Seals are trying to get Ryan Z off the ice, or trying to get a face-off in the Whalers zone to set up the umbrella and the extra man advantage.
Oh man, this is tense right here. It's all come down to this face-off.
I don't know where Q-Tip is going right now. He's very deep in his own zone. He should be very wide instead. Now Q-Tip's in a foot race with Woodsy. Woodsy wants it more with only 25 seconds to play. He's going to keep the puck deep behind the Seal zone.
He's going to rag it a little bit
here. He's ragging it, and he gets it to J-Flow. And this might be it, folks. With only 16 seconds to play, the Whalers are doing a fantastic job keeping it there, with Q-Tip not having the tenacity to take it away from J-Flow.
10 seconds remaining in the game.
And that looks like, with a chance going the other way now, Pete, with 4 seconds left. He has just enough time for a shot. That won't be enough with great defense from Dave Ciparoni. And that is the game. The Whalers in the green for their first ever keg have won the Stanley Keg in 2022. You love to see it, folks. You weren't expecting it. The half Cinderella story, they were on top. Roller coaster down towards the end of the season. They played 4 games of extra time and they've won. They've won the Stanley Keg.
Someone dump this puck in here and give it to him.
Whoa, we don't want to see the ice. Wait, are you done? All right. I guess we're not showing the handshake line, but here's the handshake line. The Whalers winning in 2 games, taking down the Seals. There we go. That's what we like to see. You know, it's been an amazing series right here. The Seals trashed the competition on the way to the Keg Finals, couldn't quite put it in.
Apparently, Monday Night Lights administration weren't ready for the Whalers to win the Stanley Keg as they're looking for, but it isn't here currently. It's a fantastic series from the Whalers as they came back in their game number 3 against the Maroons to then win in OT, as well as winning in shootout against the Tigers, winning 2 games against the Maroons and 2 games here against the Seals. It's been a tough series. It's been a tough MNLHL playoffs. I'm glad to see it finally over and have spring start, but this was one of the better games of this playoff series.
Congratulations to the 2021-2022 Whalers. Hard-fought season. They fought. They could have been eliminated at every step of the way, and they fought it all off. So, congratulations to them.
It's nice to see. Some of these Whalers win their first keg. I thought subs played a lot into this game. If I had to give it, Chad, if you had to give a Hart finalist here, not Hart finalist, a playoff MVP here for the Whalers, who would you give it to?
Honestly, I'm looking at for the finals. Well, for the entire playoffs, it's gonna go to either Cameron Klosser or Keith Wood. Honestly, both those players showed up.
For me, it was Dylan Silly Goose Lesnar as an assistant, as a co-GM of the Whalers. Now expected much in the season, under a half point per game percentage. To go a point per game percentage to score 3 goals, to get 1 assist this playoffs is absolutely monumental in his team succeeding, getting the game-tying goal against the Maroons, causing havoc this game, getting the game-winning goal in this game. Silly Goose Lesnar, for me, of all the players on the ice, he was the line driver, that second line, and the MVP for me.
Absolutely. You know, this just an amazing series. There's so many candidates out here for the Whalers.
And we're here live with Super Sub Turtle Tim, which came in with fantastic passes, 2 line passes, great defense.
That's right, baby! That's right!
We're here live with Turtle Tim. So, Tim, what's your thoughts on the game? How'd you feel about the momentum shift there in the third period? You guys got that third goal.
Fun game. Car ran good. I don't really know what to do with my hands. No, I actually just came to see if anybody was needing a skater for the game after dropping.
Probably.
All right, thanks, friends.
All right, I'm gonna be signing out here. Thanks for hanging out on this broadcast.
Whalers #1, baby! Woo!
Another MNL broadcast of the finals here. What do you think? What was your final thoughts?
It was a fantastic Monday Night season, probably the closest parody we've had in the history of Monday Night Lights. I'm glad that I got to announce here color and play-by-play with the infamous MVP of the season, Chad Polinsky.
Not yet.
I just hope to do future Monday Night Light broadcasts with him. To all of our broadcasting team, Matt here, Panny Dropper, as well as Ben normally does play-by-play. I want to say a big shout out to them and a big thank you to them. And I also want to say thanks and bye to everybody at home. Hopefully we'll see you guys all next season.
Heading out. Thank you.
There we go. Yeah, turn that bad boy around.
Off here. I got it. Hey!
What do you do?
You're now on play-by-play duties. Talk about what's happening right now.
We very nearly had a huge mistake leaving the keg at home, but someone came in and saved it. Big props to whoever that is, and also it's their fault for not being here in the first place. So
Yeah. Keep going. Keep talking. Get closer.
I'm done. At least the camera's not. Oh, good for Justin. Yeah, John's gonna hear you. Good job.
So after some little minor mishaps, we were able to actually get the keg in-house, which I think is pretty good. Congratulations to the Whalers. Two good wins over the Seals. We're able to defeat them pretty handedly when they actually were able to go soup to nuts and be able to make shit happen. Big win for them. First time for them winning the keg in Monday Night Lights history. The last of the original four. Very happy to see them be able to take it home. Almost could have been a major faux pas with the keg not in the house. Thank you to Todd Otto and Matt Krunkovich for being able to make sure that we got it in-house. Being able to be ready for this glorious situation that we're having right now. So it was a sprinted into the house. That guy who's in the Discover commercials with the white gloves was actually not available tonight. So it turns out that yours truly had to grab it right out of the GM Acadia and just sprint right down the way to get to these boys. Make sure they're able to celebrate big. A lot of victory celebration for all the Whalers tonight. A couple of first-timers winning it right now. We got Slick Rick Merritt, first season first-timer. We got a big win for Trent Young down Tuscaloosa today. Congratulations to him being able to celebrate this victory remotely. Sucks he couldn't be here, but good to know that he put the team together to make it happen. Oh, look at that embrace. Big victory for Matt LaPoudre, first time for him. Good sub-ins for both of those players, John Floreno and Turtle Tim, first-time touchers. Very happy for them as well. This is a second for Keith Wood. First for McShannock, I believe. Going down the list, Sikorsky winning his second, won his first one of the North Stars a couple years ago. Victories for Myers. First timer for Cam, first time for Goosey Goose. Oh, very, very much congratulations. David Ciparoni, Cammy Clauser. Who else have we got on this team? I think I pretty much hit everyone. Justin Wright, oh, congratulations to him for his second. Baby recently in the house. Good for him, good for him. So, we're going to wrap this up tonight. We're going to let you guys take this out silently as the Whalers take it home. Congratulations to the Whalers and their franchise for the first big championship celebration. Thank you very much and have a good night.